for empathy. Are you guys getting ready for our Students of the Month? All right. So we start with kindergarten or 4th grade today? Okay, we'll start with kindergarten. Thanks for your input, 4th grade. All right, let's get started with our Students of the Month for empathy. Let's start with kindergarten. Miss Claire Summers. Come on up, Claire. Next we have Sophia Jensen. Come on up, Sophia. Next we have Mr. Giovanni Stork. Come on up, Gio. Next we have Miss Ada Miller. Come on up, Ada. Next we have Miss Maya Gustafson. Come on up, Maya. And our last Student of the Month for empathy in kindergarten is Miss Alina Wire. Come on up, Alina. For those parents, we will allow pictures at the end of the program tonight. You'll be able, or today, you will be able to come up and get some pictures with your child or children in front of the black landscape after the program. Ladies and gentlemen, our kindergarten Students of the Month for empathy. First grade, are you ready? All right. Well, let's get started with Mr. 15 goal scorer himself, Caleb Sanders. Come on up, Caleb. Next we have Miss Kylie Wagner. Come on up, Kylie. Next we have Miss Faith Denor. Come on up, Faith. Next we have Mr. Sunshine himself, Anakin Mueller. Come on up, Anakin. Anakin says, finally. Next we have Miss Delaney Strong. Come on up, Delaney. Just a big favor because they're heading down to Madison to watch her big brother wrestle in the team stayed, but they stayed a little bit longer so we can celebrate. So thank you to the Strongs. And our last first grade student of the month, Miss Chloe Adrian. Second grade, do I need to ask? Okay. Does that mean you're ready? Alright. Now let's get started with Miss Julia Edison. Come on up, Julia. Next we have Mr. Chase Klinger. Come on up, Chase. Look at that hustle. Next we have Mr. Jake Diaz. Come on up, Jake. And believe me, Jake will tell everybody about this in another 10 minutes, won't you, Jake? Next we have Mr. Carter Wilson. And our last second grade student of the month for empathy, Mr. Eden Weistoff. Come on up, Eden! Yes, I'm sorry. That's the one for today. I'm sorry. Show some empathy and feel sorry for me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, our second grade students of the month. Third grade. Are you ready? Let's get started then with Miss Kayla Scooby Schoonover. Next we have Miss Kyla Lynn. Next we have Miss Emery Sanders. Next we have Emmy Collins. Come on up, Emmy. Next we have Lauren Schulte. Come on up, Lauren. for empathy is Caitlin Zhang. But I don't think Caitlin is here, but let's give her a round of applause anyway. And going with that theme, our next one is Savannah Breezy. Savannah is in Florida enjoying the breezy. So, moving on, our 4th grade student of the month, Mickey Barr. Come on up, Mickey. Sweet slippers, Mickey. For those parents wondering, no, our kids did not just get out of bed and come to school. It's pajama day. Our next 4th grade student of the month, Miranda Elmerson. Miranda is leaving today to go play in a state hockey tournament. So good luck to her and all the other guys and girls going to play state hockey this weekend. Our next, and believe it or not, final 4th grade student of empathy, Mr. Ryan Ford. Ryan, come on up, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, our 4th grade students of the month for empathy. And we are not done yet, as we also recognize 2 students out of all 600 kids of our student body will get recognized as student of the month, picked out of all 600 students by our specialist teachers. So we have 2 very deserving recipients, and the first one for our specialist student of the month is Joey Panic. Come on up, Joey. And our second empathy student of the month, picked by the specialist, Parker Delmage. Come on up, Parker. Miss Simone, I saw that. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2 specialist students of the month, congratulations. The next part of our program now is we will be transitioning into our next CARES topic of the month. But before we do that, I do want to take a few seconds and congratulate the students of the month for empathy, because to be honest with you, we work on a lot of character traits here at the elementary, but in my mind, empathy is the most important, because that means we have the ability to understand whomever and whoever, regardless of their color, regardless of their size, regardless of tall, short, whatever, that we're just have the ability to be kind and understand what someone may be going through. So, as I mentioned in our announcements on Monday, I encourage you every day to keep working on those empathy muscles and just flat out be kind. All right, now I'm going to turn the program over to Captain Cares or Mrs. Schultz.
Hi, everybody. Kindergarten is so excited to be introducing self-control to you because it's one of the character traits that we work a lot on, and sometimes it's really hard. But before we get started, we wanted to show you a quick video about Cookie Monster having to play the waiting game. And let's see if he uses his self-control. Did Cookie Monster use self-control? He did. Was it kind of hard? It was kind of hard. We all use self-control. Not only when we're not trying to eat a cookie, but we use it all the time in everything we do. You might use it when you raise your hand at school instead of just blurting out the answer. Maybe you use it when you walk down the hallway instead of running, even if you really want to. And what we want you to think about this month, if you look over here, before you do anything, we want you to stop, think about it first, and then act. Kind of like Cookie Monster. He wanted to dig into that cookie, but he stopped. He thought about it, and he had lots of different strategies that he could use. He sang a song, he pretended it was a stinky fish, he pretended it was in a picture frame. He used different strategies to help him use his self-control. And boys and girls, self-control is kind of like a superpower. And every single one of you already has it. It's really hard to do. Self-control is knowing you can do something, but choosing not to. And I have a friend, Captain Cares, who's a superhero, and he knows a lot about self-control, and he wanted to come and talk to you about it today.
Thank you, Mrs. Schultz. Kids, as I say every month, Captain cares about kids, and I want all of you to care about each other. Now, last month when I was up here, I was talking to you about empathy. And empathy is a tough word. It's a big word, and most of you didn't know what it meant. I explained it a little bit, and then you went back to your classrooms, to the playground, and in the cafeteria, and you worked on it. And I just want to tell you that I'm really proud of what you accomplished with empathy this month, this past month, because you're all to be congratulated. I received several stories this month as I went to different rooms to present the trophy for empathy this month. And several stories were about empathy for each other, for classmates, for someone out on the playground, and also for some of your teachers that have bad legs or hips or knees. And I was really amazed. Empathy was really shown. So you guys got the hang of it, and I thank you for that. Now, it's a new month. So now we're going to start out with a new characteristic. The topic, CARES topic this month is, as Mrs. Schultz said, self-control. Self-control is kind of hard to understand, but it's even harder to perform. Self-control is like saying no to something you won't want to blurt out. You see, every one of you we care about every one of you here at St. Croix Central Elementary. Meaning, everybody is different. Like Mr. Nussbaum said, you all have different beliefs, different ideas, and everybody's idea is okay. Your opinion is okay. So when you get in an argument or in a disagreement with someone in the school, try not to turn that into an argument or a fight. A disagreement is fine. That's how we accomplish things in the world, because everybody's different. Politicians are different, as your parents have probably told you. But it's okay to be different, because that's how we solve the world's problems. But instead of arguing and fighting, there's another big word I want to teach you, and it's called compromise. Compromise means you give in a little about your disagreement, the other person gives in a little about the disagreement, and you meet in the middle. And it doesn't mean that you're right or wrong, and it doesn't mean that they're right or wrong. You learn to agree on something and get along without making it into an argument. You understand? Also, if you agree on something, it doesn't have to be be a total agreement. You can agree to disagree. Okay? That's acceptable. Now, I also want to talk about self-control in the world. Some of your parents know a lot about self-control, and we want to teach you kids because it should begin at 4th grade, or kindergarten on up through 4th grade, all the way throughout your life. Self-control means if somebody says something to you, and you don't like it, you don't argue with them or fight with them. You compromise. Remember that word? Give in a little bit and use self-control. Okay? Now, think about if there was self-control and compromise in the world, along with the third word, forgiveness, then there would be less violence in the world, there may not be any wars, and it would be world peace. Wouldn't that be great? That would be awesome. Okay, now as far as self-control, I just want to say that when I was a little Captain Cares, in other words, you might say I was Captain Cares Jr., my mom, Mama Care taught me 3 things that I want to pass along to you guys about self-control. Mama Care said, use the golden rule. That means do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Does that make sense? Okay. Mama Care said a second thing she told me. She said, think before you speak and think before you act. That way you won't get in trouble with an argument or a fight that has to be handled by an adult in school, okay? And if you do hit someone or hurt their feelings with some words, apologize, and they forgive. That's forgiveness and apology, okay? A couple more words. But the third thing that Mama Cares, when I was a little shaver, Mama Cares said, if you don't have anything nice to say about someone, don't say anything at all. Okay? Now today, to usher in our new characteristic or topic for the Cares, I have some junior superheroes to help me with self-control. Okay? And they're donated to me from the kindergarten class. So let's give them a round of applause.
Like I said before, boys and girls, having self-control is like a superpower. So these kindergartners are going to tell you about a time where they used their superpower of self-control. This is Raylan.
Once I wanted to go swimming, but my mom said no, and I got really angry and wanted to punch her in the face, but I didn't. I used my self-control and I did it.
This is Nicholas.
One time, I wanted to run to all the houses, but I knew I had to help my mom and dad's hand so I wouldn't get hurt.
Good. Was that when you were trick-or-treating? He stopped. He thought about running to all the houses would probably get me in trouble and I could get hurt. So then he decided to use his self-control. Thanks, Nicholas. This is Ethan.
Once, when the teacher was asking a question, I raised my hand. I almost brought it up, but I thought to raise my hand, and then she called on me. One day, my sister called me the worst dog in the world, so I wanted to hurt her, but I used my self-control, so I didn't, and just told her.
Thanks,
I didn't.
So even after she watched me, she used self-control. Thank you, kindergartners. We have one more song, a Cookie Monster video that we would like to show you, and the kindergartners are going to sing along.
But now we know that self-control is something we must learn. We want to grab it, want to eat it. We want it. Oh, this is not easy. We get the feeling when a chocolate chip beyond a dish. We want to grab it, want to eat it, that we really wish. But now we know that self-control is something we must try. We want to grab it, want to eat it.
Because you showed such tremendous self-control, there's a cookie waiting for each and every one of you back in the classroom. But it needs some more self-control. So, as we finish up today, I would like a final congratulations to all of our students of the month. And if you look over the picture, everybody, we have lots of parents, uncles, aunts, grandmas, and friends. And to be honest with you, we would not be recognizing these students today for empathy if it wasn't for all of you and what you teach your children every day. So how about a round of applause for our parents, grandparents, friends, and family. Thank you all for Delaney's brother, Russell, in the state tournament tonight, and everybody needs to sit. I want all of our hockey players to stand up that are going down the state tournament this weekend. Would all of our hockey players stand up? Good luck to all you guys as you get to the state tournament also. So thank you all. Remember, parents, we can get pictures up here afterwards. Have a great rest of Friday and a great weekend. Thanks for